Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan. This is Mikey. This is IowaClassicCars, and welcome back. Today we are going down to Topeka, Kansas to pick up a bunch of 59 parts for a customer of mine. But in the meantime, while on our way, we're stopping at some junkyards, looking at some cool vehicles. This junkyard and the next junkyard will be their own separate video. But here's a little taste, a little teaser of what we're into right now. And you guys want to check those videos out themselves. But this is more of a vlog today. Take you through the journey. Right now we're in Kansas. Woke up at 6 a.m. today. About a 4-hour ride down to this first junkyard. The next one is about an hour south of here. Then we'll go back to Topeka and we will head home. So yeah, you guys don't want to miss this video for next week. But off we go. Off to the races. Let's go get some parts. All right, well, first junkyard is a lot of cool stuff here, but kind of a bust. What do you think, Mikey?
I didn't say anything that suited my fancy.
All right, let's keep heading south, hit the next junkyard, and see if there's something there we can bring home on the trailer. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, that's better. Here we go. All right, we're here at yard number 2, south of Topeka a little bit. Me and Mikey gonna go look for some treasures here. First thing though, if this is any indication of the day, is a porta potty. No, I'm sure this yard will be cool. A lot of people have recommended me to come here. And I'm surprised, for what now, Mikey, 7 years of buying cars? I've never known about this place. So here we go. This junkyard will be featured in length in our video. But he said there's a 59 Impala in here somewhere, and we're gonna find it. All right, 20 minutes of wandering, and I think we have found what we came for here. This is a 1959 Impala 4-door sedan. It's got a little bit of damage in this quarter, but not really too bad otherwise. There's a seat for it. The dash and the dash is there, but it's been pulled apart. Steering column's gone, motor's gone. That fender over there has been cut open. Oh, the motor is still in it. The guy said he didn't think that this car had a motor, but obviously it does. There's some trim, taillight or a turn signal bucket. Grill's still here. Hood is still here. Hood's actually in pretty decent shape, really. Kind of impressed. Actually, scratch that. It's got some rust. But you know what though? This is a hell of a nice parts car. Got all the side moldings on it. Wonder how the other side looks. Well, can't really get over to the other side, but it looks like all the side trim is there. So let's go talk to the owner here and see if we can get this thing bought. Looks 10 times better. Nice. So he has to run and drop off like a 70s Ford truck to a guy. So it's 1 o'clock now. We're gonna go pick up the parts that I was actually down here for in Topeka. And we'll come back about 2:30. We'll meet back up with our buddy here and we'll take that 59 home. So off to the next adventure. So we're here in Topeka. We got the truck full of 59 parts, but two pretty cool cars here. First of all, this Mustang suffered a bad fate this morning. But my friend James has this 63 Rambler air-conditioned V8 wagon. We'll talk about that one here in a second.
Cross country. That's what they call it.
A Rambler cross country.
Cross country, yeah.
And that one's a cool one because it's got V8 and auto air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
And he also has this beautiful 66 Impala four-door sedan. So James, what are your plans for this car, my friend?
Well, I'd like to keep the patina the way it is and then get it up and running since it's such a rare wagon. Usually they come as 6 cylinders. And then but the 6 cylinders have a different tail panel. They have a tail panel with oval or round head tail lights. And then since they do the V8s, they redesigned the whole tail section and put square tail lights in it.
That's how you know
the difference. And then this one here, but you know back in '63 is air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, and a V8. That this has to be, you know what I mean, just the top of just the top of the most money.
Yep.
This one here, I worked in Atchison, and then I drove to St. Joe, worked in St. Joe, and this one sit out in the field behind a tow lot and drove by for years, and then finally stopped and picked it up, and it being just immaculate. Like the front end has no dings, no rust, even like the trim across the very bottom, down the side body lines, no door ding, you know what I mean, nothing bent up.
It's pretty straight.
Oh yeah, and then the front grille, there's not even a tooth out of place. You know how the being aluminum, they get dinged or anything, nothing. Instead, I think there's 2 or 3 T3 headlights still in it. But yeah.
It's a hell of a nice survivor.
Oh yeah. And just same with it. Keep it the same patina like that. And I have a set of 15-inch wires to go on it.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Well, James, we're gonna head back to Iowa, man, but thanks for showing us the collection and holding on these parts for us.
Glad to see Ryan again. Ryan doing his good work. He got another 59.
Absolutely. We're heading to go get it now, so.
All right, brother.
Thanks, man. That's a handy, pretty machine you got there.
It ain't as handy as my last two. That foot wasn't on my last two.
I got you.
See, once I got that foot down, I can't move that truck.
I got you. Yep.
The other two I could.
Yep.
Okay, now let's see about getting that wheel.
Underneath it. Oh, let me hold the brake on that. All right, so we're home. I don't know if you guys can really see this or not, but the sky is getting progressively more dark as the day goes on here. It's, what is today? Tuesday night. And there's already tornadoes popping up in northern Iowa here. And there's a big line of storms coming in from the west by Lincoln, Nebraska. So I've got everything tucked away. My 2 trucks, my daily driver, the 1970 Oldsmobile. I'm not sure why that car's inside. I don't know, it's nice enough to be inside, I suppose. The 1952 Oldsmobile, still not unloaded yet. But yeah, I'm just kind of filming this in case, I don't know, I guess in case these cars get blown away. Got the 59 unloaded. We'll go look at that here quick. So this is pretty cool. The body number is 1463, so that's a very low VIN number. And the VIN number itself is 108215. So this car was probably built in the first month of production for 58/59, probably like an October of 58 car. So pretty cool. Looks a whole lot better now that it's out of the weeds. I hope you guys can hear this without the wind noise being too bad. But I'm gonna get inside before it gets any worse here. The weather went from 55 degrees at noon to 82 degrees at 5 o'clock. So hopefully these storms missed us, but we're in for some trouble here in a little bit, I'm afraid. Well, it's Tuesday now. Thankfully, we had no damage to the building. But look what came in the mail today. The last hubcap for the 1970 Olds. I looked all over Facebook for one of these. No one had one. I found one on eBay for $24, free shipping. I said, oh yeah, I've got to have it. And it's way nicer than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to throw that bad boy on this car. And then she's got a full matching set of hubcaps. Oh God, she's looking good now. All 4 caps, this nice rusty hood. Oh yeah, we're ready to cruise the ghetto for sure. Now, all jokes aside, this car is for sale. It runs and drives awesome. I hope someone takes it, makes a nice car out of it. All right, everyone, so the last thing I want to tell you guys today before I go is I am pulling this top fender trim and this side trim for a 1959 Chevy Impala. I'm keeping the clip, but I did sell these 2 pieces of trim. So just a quick tech tip of the day is you will need a shallow 3/8 socket. There's 8 total clips on the side trim. There's 7 total clips up top. And the easiest way to do this is actually take the entire fender off or pull the whole front clip. If you can't do that, you take the bolt right here loose, take a pry bar, pry this fender up, and with some finesse and a short, shallow 3/8 socket, you can get these 2 last bolts right here, or nuts right here. And then same thing with this fender, just kind of open it up and get your wrench in there, and you're good to go. So this is actually the first fender I've seen with 7, and maybe this was more common. I haven't pulled a whole lot of fenders apart, but the ones that I've actually seen have 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's usually like another one right here. This one's moved in a little bit. This would be 7, and then this one is always right here at the very corner. So definitely a new variation. I haven't seen that before, but GM did some weird things. Another thing with the top fender trim is this one's a pretty clean example, but there's no markings to tell which side is which on these. I don't believe that these are side specific. Other people will fight you on Facebook saying they are. So when you take these things off, if you ever take these things off in a junkyard, make sure to label which side is which, because then at least you know they came on the car, they came off the car on that side, you know it's got to be correct. But I've never seen a difference. Some guys will fight you saying there is. I'm not really sure what to take of it. I just, when I pull them, I always label each side just so that I know. All right, everyone, if you guys enjoyed the video today, the rescue of the old 59 Impala down there, leave a like rating, leave any comments, questions, concerns down below. And if you're brand new, subscribe, click the bell notification so you're always notified of my travels, my finds. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Ryan, and I will catch you next time.